If you're running a cleaning business in 2025 and you feel like marketing is a full time job, this video is for you guys. ChatGPT just got an upgrade, and I'm going to show you how I'm using it to create high converting content literally in minutes, even if you hate posting online or have no idea what to say. And no, I'm not talking about boring quotes or just random pics. This is going to be content that will actually help you book more jobs. So let's break it down. Okay, so let's dive right in. You see, here's where most business owners struggle. Okay, where they struggle is they'll be amazing at doing the cleaning and actually taking some before and after pictures. Now, this is literally I just randomly went to a local cleaning company's page, and they had some really good before and after pictures, but you'll see they're just that. These are individual pictures, and when I clicked on the pictures, there was no text, there was no anything there, but lots of really impressive pictures here, right? So you'll be really good at creating a bunch of pictures, or I talk to a bunch of people that, oh, I've got a ton of pictures on my Google Drive, but then you kind of just don't know what to do next, right? You kind of just have a brain fart, right? Where you don't know what to say, where to post, or even how to grab people's attention. So by the time we're done with this video, I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT in just a few minutes of your time to go from regular pictures like this. Now, don't get me wrong, these are impressive, to a scroll stopping professional grade image picture. Now you don't even have to use Canva for this anymore, guys. I'm going to show you how to create this scroll stopping picture, but also how to take this picture and go from that one picture to a Facebook post, to a LinkedIn post, to an email. And these aren't just pictures, guys. This is actually, you're going to get help with knowing what to say on these posts that don't look like regurgitated ChatGPT. And here's a similar post using that same image for LinkedIn, and also how to send that via email to even a follow-up sequence. I mean, this is really good stuff here. So like, look at the content here. The oven that almost quit. Imagine that you're sending this email to someone that just requested a quote, and it says oven that almost quit. It says, hey Amber, ever open your oven and think, nope, not today. This one had layers of grease, carbon buildup, and who knows what from the holidays. But after a deep clean, it looked showroom new. The best part, the homeowner texted us later saying, I actually want to cook again. Ovens are one of those things that we put off for cleaning because they feel intimidating. But letting that grime sit not only smells terrible, it can become a fire hazard. If you need a reset, we're just one call away. Now, can you see how this is different? We're now adding personality and attention grabbing, and these are things that will actually move people to take action. So without further ado, let me actually jump in. Now that I've shown you what the end result could be, let's actually jump in and I'll show you what I did to make this happen. Okay, so this is actually what I did. This is a random cleaning company that I just picked randomly. It's called CC's Cleaning Services. And if you're watching this video, CC's Cleaning Services, feel free to reach out. I will be more than happy to give you these images and whatever we create. But when I click on the photos, these are all individual pictures, right? Where there was no post, there was no content with these pictures. And I mean, these are really good pictures, before and after pictures, right? Like, I'd want to call them after this if I'm listing my house to sell or something like that. And so the pain point of doing this is you have to you have to take the pictures, you got to match the pictures up, then you got to create the before and after thing inside of Canva, and then so there's all these elements. So here's all I did was I went here and I downloaded the pictures, okay? And then I went to ChatGPT. This is 4.0. is what we're using. Okay, ChatGPT 4.0 for more questions. And I uploaded 2 pictures plus the company logo. And I said, you are a social media graphic designer for cleaning companies. Your job is to turn my pictures of before and afters into one scroll stopping pictures. I will give you pictures and a logo. Give me 3 different versions to see what you can come up with. Okay, and so this was what it came up with. You can see that it took the logo, and you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know where the brown came from, right? But it looks good, right? So it incorporated the logo. Look how it even, okay, so this is the actual logo, but did you see what it did there with the logo? Like, this is all without Canva. Before, you'd have to go into Canva, and Canva made things pretty easy, but this is just crazy. Okay, so it came up with that picture, okay, for the before and after picture. And so then I said, okay, cool, we did this with one. I wonder if, like, I can just throw a bunch of pictures at it and it can handle it. And so what I noticed is that you can upload up to 10 pictures into ChatGPT. So then I uploaded 9 pictures. Okay, it was 8 before and after pictures and the logo. And so I said, now I will upload multiple images of before and afters. I need you to match up the before pictures with the proper after picture, and then create a before and after image for each different object. Also include the logo. These are the images it created. All right, so we've got not only the image, but it gives a quick description. Okay, so it did the one, and I'm like, okay, please keep going with the other 3 final images. These are before and after pictures, guys. I didn't have to do anything. Okay, look at those before and after pictures. And then I'm like, okay, great. These are good. We've got some pictures. But remember, you know what I mean? We're still going to have a brain fart because we still have to actually put some text with these pictures, right? You don't want to just post it. So then I went to ChatGPT and I downloaded each of the pictures, okay? And then this was the prompt I did. I said, you are a marketer for a local company called CC's Cleaning Company. Your job is to use story selling to write up a follow-up email, a Facebook post, a LinkedIn post, and video bullet points for leads. So that's if you actually wanted to record some videos, but you could easily change this out for like an Instagram post or wherever you want to post, right? I will give you some content of before and after picture images, and the goal is to tell it a story in a story-like manner. Forgive my typos, y'all. And if possible, leverage the content to handle possible objections that our avatar might have. Do not make anything up though. Let's see what you can come up with. The tone should be casual, like talking to or making recommendations to a friend, with a slight tone of the Wonder Years style, not overly salesy and not a ton of emojis. So I'm not going to read this entire thing. I said, if there's a way, add value and educational portion as well. Please go ahead and do so. And then I've got an example of like an example email. Okay. So all you'd have to do is upload your pictures and copy this prompt. Update this prompt, of course, with your company info. And then when I scroll down, it says, perfect, thanks for uploading the images. And so now we have, for each individual image, it says, hey, this is image number 1, the glass top stove with a before and after. This is the email that you can use. From burnt on mess to barely recognizable. The stove had a comeback story. And this is really good, guys. Like, read the content here. Like, you probably could not tell that this is written by AI. It says, hey, name. Ever walk into a kitchen and just feel defeated by your glass stovetop? We recently cleaned one that looked like it had seen every pasta night, chili spill, and oops, I boiled it over moment for the past 3 years. You could practically hear it groan. But here's the thing. With a little bit of time and the right approach, it looked brand new. And no, we didn't use anything fancy or harsh, just our know-how, patience, and the right tools. One of the biggest things we hear from people is, I could probably just clean it myself. Eventually. Totally fair, but we'd all know how eventually can stretch into weeks or even months. If this sounds familiar, just know we've got your back. Whether it's a quick refresh or a deep, overdue clean, we're happy to step in, no judgment. Want us to take a look at your kitchen cleaning wish list? Hit reply and let's chat. So this is really good. Now you can also throw that image inside of an email. Same thing, we got Facebook posts and LinkedIn posts and then video talking points. You could even take this. I don't have it right now, but you could probably even create a video out of it. So you've got one of these for each of the videos and each of the posts. Now, literally all you have to do is copy and paste this to each of your processes. And literally, guys, this took me I mean, maybe 10 minutes to do, and then maybe another 10 minutes to go and post this. Now, can you imagine if you had a bunch of these pictures, how quickly you could do a month's worth of content? So, guys, all you need is ChatGPT, some before and after pictures, and a little bit of knowledge on how to do some really good prompting. And oh, by the way, something else that's really cool. Let's just say you don't have a ton of before and after pictures. Let me just show you, you can actually create some awesome before and after pictures with ChatGPT. So this is actually a prompt. You type in who you are, like where you're at, a Florida suburban home with a large concrete driveway. In the before section, this is what I want in the before section. In the after section here, right? Show a broom or surface cleaner. So guys, I didn't even write this prompt. I asked ChatGPT to help me write a prompt to create an image for my ABC services in XYZ area. So it's limitless what you can do. This definitely will scroll stop. This picture right here is something I could see on a Facebook ad. I could see it on a postcard. Guys, it's very limitless what you can do with this.